Hello, lads and lasses. Welcome to episode number 12 of the Bad Inputs podcast, where every week we talk about the news that happened in the gaming industry, whether you like it or not. Mm-hmm. To my left is...
I don't know. I forgot who I am.
I forgot who I am sometimes also.
I forget. I have lost in the ways. I don't know. I'm beside myself after seeing a certain video. I think I'm CJ Ferg. I don't know anymore.
And my name is Toka.
Because my world has been rocked by a certain video.
Rocked? Is it like Michael Jackson?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Like that. I do want to rock with you all night and dance until the sunlight, but god damn it, it's disappointing me.
He has 3 songs with the word rock in it.
Does he really?
I think so.
Which ones does he have?
You Rock My World, Rock With You, and then Rockabye, and then the song with the Jackson 5, Rockadoodle. Oh, Rockadoodle, tweet.
Oh
tweet,
my god!
Is
it Rocket Robin?
Yeah,
Rocket Robin. Yeah. Rocket Robin, tweet,
Rocket Robin, tweet. Welcome to the show and what it is. I think that's a perfect example of what this shit is. This fucking podcast.
I don't think we've ever stayed completely on the rails in a podcast before. We usually trail off somewhere.
It's too much music. It's beautiful.
It is amazing.
So what have you been playing, Colin? Yeah, that's his secret identity. We're like superheroes.
I've been fucking around with some mods. I've been fucking around with some puzzle games. I'm playing a little bit of Witness, not a lot. Still on Dark Souls 3. It's just like every week. I love that fucking game, and there's nothing like. I guess I could go get Uncharted, but I'm not that keen on getting it. So I'm just like, I'm perfectly happy where I am. I think I need to go get myself a DS because there's a lot of games. Like I just need to get something else.
I love being able to sit down in bed or on a couch, just lounge and just play handhelds.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was circa 2012 to 2015. And then my life ended. My Vita died. But I've been playing Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
Some more Gungeon. And then I'm thinking about getting Paranautical Activity. Mm-hmm. And then I'm thinking about picking up Shadow Complex Remastered for the PS4.
Oh, everyone's been stoked about that game coming out.
It looks like Strider, but it's more action hero-ish. What's more action heroes than Strider? I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, that's pretty action hero-y.
If I had to answer, I would tell you.
Let's see. I don't know.
Ninja
Gaiden. No.
Yeah, in difficulty, a lot more action hero.
Oh, really?
And more boobies.
Oh, boobies! Nobody's gonna argue with boobies.
But it's a game I never got my hands on when I had a PS2, so it'd be nice to finally play it on the PS4.
I'm glad. I remember we were looking at the store. I think there was like a good month period where PlayStation was like, hey, these games are coming out for PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Stream, and I remember you basically saying like, wow, they're paying attention to these games?
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. At least like they're listening to their audience as far as like, hey, remember this game? Might not have sold very well at the time. People fucking loved it, so we're going to bring that shit out.
Or maybe it's like some horrible storm warning when your dogs start barking for no reason. It's like an earthquake. Hey, remember when the PS2 was great? Yeah, watch out for the future. This is a good sign. So hopefully it is.
Hopefully
we'll have some first-party fucking games at E3 this time. But that's okay. Is it time to get to the news?
I love the way you like press the pen afterwards. It was like such like a frustrated, just like, I'm gonna fucking wring their necks.
We're getting close to the end, my friends.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So we have the thing that has rocked my world, as I mentioned at the top.
On the big booty daddy of the board of news. The voluptuous big board of news.
And as a Nintendo apologist, this hurts me to report this. There has been a influx of more videos of. I'm sure people have seen Unreal Engine demos of video games that aren't on Unreal Engine and probably won't be until Nintendo gets their fucking shit together.
You know what they say about those demos?
What do they say about those demos?
They look good.
They do.
In Unreal.
Son of a bitch. Could you say the outcry for it is unreal? I think so.
Just like the chances of this ever being a Nintendo thing is unrealistic.
Can you say that this game is engine? Just nonsensical. But yeah, I watched a video this morning of Zelda basically being in an Unreal Engine, and we watched several demos. I watched one of, God, what was it? We watched the Spirit Temple one. Yeah, that was one of them I saw. And then what was the most recent one? Now I can't, my fucking
you saw
brain.
Lon Lon Ranch.
Lon Lon Ranch is another one.
The Woods.
The Woods.
And then the guy's name was Krasinix?
Yep.
Yeah, Krasinix.
Yeah,
Krasinix. Yeah. I already erased it. Oh, man. Too bad you can't control Z in real life.
Well, I mean, just look up. You'll find the guy's name. Just look up freaking Unreal Engine Zelda. But I was watching this, and I was just thinking to myself, God damn it. God damn it. This should already be a thing. This should already be something that people have played before. And then my brain went to thinking, this is not going to happen until Nintendo decides to let go of being a maker of consoles and developing their own games, or at least our first-party developer. They should turn into, hey, we're going to hand this over to somebody else, and we're going to just be behind the scenes going, hey, that doesn't feel right. We need more of a Zelda feel or a Mario feel or whatever it is that they need to do. But I just looked at this and I was just pissed. I was just fucking pissed.
It's going to go down the route eventually. And it's going to happen soon that Nintendo will eventually reach out to Microsoft. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Fucking maybe smaller studios like Devolver Digital. I don't know. Ooh. Say, like, hey, make these games for us in a certain fashion. Because we all know where they're going when the console game was done. They're going on down to the mobile stuff, or they're going to keep putting all their attention towards the Nintendo DS and what that's doing. Mm-hmm. Which, God knows, there might be a new one of those coming out there by the end of this year. Mm-hmm. It always feels like it.
That would be.
There's not many out, but it always feels like there's a new one.
Well, what do you think they could do to improve the 3DS already?
What, the 3DS?
Like if they made another one.
The title new 3DS.
Oh, fuck, I forgot
or
that shit.
You know what the new one's going to be?
Well, what's the new one going to be?
It's going to be like Dat Nunu or some shit like that.
Codename Dat Nunu.
Dat Nunu DS.
I would love it if fucking some developers were just like, this rumored console is called Dat Good Shit Dough.
Kid Cudi just comes out and performs for them. Yeah, more of that. I have a prediction for their conference now.
Kid Cudi's going to be there? Mm-hmm. Yay!
More on that later.
Oh, sweet. I would love to see that.
So we were talking about Overwatch earlier. Mm-hmm. And speaking of booties.
Oh my god, thumbnails.
Some things are booty about the game. Mm-hmm. And when I talk about booty, I'm not talking about good booty. Mm-hmm. Not like a pristine, Caucasian female 50-year-old booty.
Wait, did you say 50-year-old? That didn't even register. Oh, that nice MILF old cougar booty.
I'm talking about McCree and Diva. Diva's a little weak for what her character should be as a defense and kind of a tank. And a lot of fans were saying McCree's flashbang is a little too strong.
I knew.
And then also that when he does his flashbang, there's a technique called flash and fan, where he stuns you and just unloads the clip as fast as possible. That's how fast his shooting is with his weapon.
Jesus Christ.
So everyone at Blizzard said, okay, we hear you. We might tone down McCree and tune up Diva. But so far, everyone else is okay. Don't touch Torbjorn. Please, don't touch, please. I need him. This is all I can do. This is all I can do in these type of shooters. I get nervous trying to aim for headshots. Everyone's moving too fast.
Yeah, everyone is moving. And there's so many, there's just things all over the place. There's just so much, lights and explosions and whatever the fuck is just going on, and shields.
It just hit me yesterday. There's no mini-map.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no fucking map.
That's actually a good thing, though, because it actually makes you, look up, and it doesn't give you a hint. It was like, oh, hey, look, there's this enemy coming, like Halo does that.
Looking at a corner of your screen the whole time.
Yeah.
Trying to see what's going on.
Well, and that, I feel like having a mini-map encourages camping.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get to see your enemy beforehand, and then so you go, oh, look, they're coming. Yeah. That's all you got to do. Yeah, fuck that shit. Because I think Battleborn has a mini-map.
Oh, yeah,
I believe, right?
It does.
Yeah, looking at
Battleborn. It looked kind of off. Not in a bad way.
I think in a bad way.
Sponsor us.
I think in a bad way.
Shouts out to youtube.com/badinputs. Your wonderful public speakers. Engagement hosts. Public presentations for any gaming company for all your needs.
Can we cater with chocolate fountains?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
We cook too, yo.
Yeah, we do. I'm really good at powdered mac and cheese.
The business card. We cook too, though.
We cook too dough.
So the mini map.
Can we put dough and make a play on words?
Oh, God. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Yes.
I'm hurt by that one.
Yes.
That's like minus 50 health points.
Minus 50 points to Gryffindor.
Oh, minus 50 to Gryffindor. So speaking of competitive houses, Overwatch is competitive. Not
Like, good segue.
I was going to talk about the game itself, but I don't know much about Harry Potter, but I knew a lot about Quidditch. There's a golden thing that flies around.
It's a snitch.
You damn right it is. In June, so earlier this morning, before we recorded this, there was a tweet sent out by Overwatch's Twitter saying that the competitive mode, which is a little bit more serious Overwatch, is delayed, and it's going to be pushed back to July. And that story is rescinded since then.
Like, really quickly. Yeah, and that's a big oversight. I feel like, just especially this is news after. I'm not going, you know what? I'm not going to say it. We're going to bleep that part out because I was going to segue into something we agreed not to talk about. So bleep this whole section out, and now. Okay, so basically the tweet was said it was going to win out in July. Yeah, he confirmed it several times. There were basically 2 tweets saying, yes, we believe July. Overwatch then comes out and says, actually, sorry, it is coming out in June. Sorry for everybody freaking out. Sorry to everybody. Sorry.
Is it too late to say sorry?
It's too late to apologize. My throat's dead. I can't sing. But yeah, but that's good news. That's a good news that it's not delayed. We don't need any other things delayed and having people freak out, especially with, go watch this video. Atika, I've watched the video. That man is all sorts of jumbled.
He's very shooken up by how addicting this game is.
And how much he spent $40 on the loot boxes.
Yeah.
And people,
That's the minimum so far.
Seriously, do you see Shofu spent $50?
Yeah, everyone spends $50 at least.
God damn, man.
We're next.
They're literally like, hey, I'm going to spend $60 on Overwatch, and I'm going to spend $60 on making Overwatch better. I'm not going to buy Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 4. Fuck that shit. I want more Overwatch skins. I want Reinhardt to tell somebody to fuck off with a gold fucking victory pose. That's what I want. Oh, boy.
Is that what you want?
I honestly, I couldn't care less about the voices, personally. I really could. I think the sprays are pretty cool. I like the skins. The skins are awesome. Yeah, that's about as far as I would invest in loot boxes.
Considering loot boxes, I feel like the skins are really the best part.
Absolutely. Well, I feel like that's why they always make you... Why those ones are always the colored ones. Because it's like, hey, look, I know you want skins, so even if it's a blue, not very rare skin, we're gonna make it blue and shiny as opposed to, hey, you got that spray that's like, you know, it's like the face of fucking Oinker McPoinkerstein. So I couldn't think of his fucking name.
Who the hell is that? Oinker McPoinkerstein.
Oinker McPoinkerstein. I want to call him that now.
The chain guy? The chain and shotgun?
Yeah, Roadhog, right?
Kunai with chain. Oh, fuck. I better make that before someone steals it.
Kunai with chain? That would be pretty funny.
The play of the game. Kunai with chain. Pop him in the face with the shotgun.
Oh, man. Dude, those memes are so fucking funny. Like that one we saw yesterday my favorite one of that video we saw yesterday was the goddamn it, what's his goddamn name? Hanzo. He did the. It was just a video of a guy running around with a crossbow trying to shoot a duck, but the duck was just avoiding him, so he just chucked his crossbow at the fucking duck. And they went, "Where's it
And that's also like free advertising for them also.
Oh yeah, totally.
Free shit.
That's how popular this game has gotten. It's turned into its own fucking meme. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's big enough as it is. I watched another Watch Mojo. Honestly, for some reason, those get somewhat addicting because it's like, well, it's informational.
Are you a fan of countdowns?
I'm not a fan of countdowns, but I like theirs because it's something at least different. Where it's like, here are the top 10 like things of pop culture that you might have missed, or like I found it interesting to understand like how most of these video game memes started. Like, so the number one that I actually had no idea of was what was it that we have control of our base? I already can't fucking remember it. It's a video game that came out in the 90s, like, and it's like this really niche shooter, and it says like your base belong to us. It's something like, hold on.
Is it like Army Area 51 type of arcade shooter?
No, I can't fucking remember it. Hold on. As I look this up, we can go on to the next story because this is not very.
Did you ever play Dead Island? Were you a fan of the Dead Island games?
I played the first one and I enjoyed it. I never beat it. I got to the part where I was in the sewers and it ramped up really, really like a lot. And I just I moved on to another game.
It got fucking wacky at that part.
It really did. But that's I played it and I enjoyed it. But I think either part of me just went ADD to another game, and because I was like, it's too hard. So I just didn't do it. This is it. All your base belong to us.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What's the name of the game?
Let me see. All your base. Yeah, the first thing comes up. Shit.
Your base belongs to us.
Yep.
This is horrible. It's a meme and no one probably even knows the game.
1991 video game Zero Wing.
Okay.
It's an opening cutscene.
Oh, I've played that.
You have?
Absolutely not.
As I said, it's super niche. Like, it's just not very well known, but apparently. But this is something that's been carried on since the 90s. So this is like the first, like, grandfathered meme.
All your base belong to us.
Yep.
Or what the original joke, the name for a meme was a joke. An inside joke.
That's literally what meme just means that now.
Yeah, it's the inside joke.
Yep.
It's horrible.
It's terrible.
Damn kids. Fucking hate these kids.
It's like a fucking racehorse.
All right. You're going to listen to him piss, probably. I'm going to...
I'm keeping the door open. This is going to be auditory.
You should probably not.
Why?
So they can hear you pissing? Welcome to the Bad PP podcast. But next, Dead Island 2 has been pulled from the Steam store. As reported from the brilliant minds of NeoGaf, the Dead Island 2 game and the Steam page has been pulled down for reasons that no one understands. There's been no comments left yet. We're still waiting for that to happen. But all this means is that the game is on the path to possibly being canceled. Why is it going to be canceled? Possibly because no one wants it. If no one wants it, that means there's no need to make the game. Deep Silver is not wanting to say anything about it because they have nothing to do with it. I believe they're just publishing it and not developing it. So the bad news is no more slaying zombies until we see what's the next one after E3. Probably not until August, maybe Gamescom. If they have nothing there, then don't expect another Dead Island game. Sorry, friendos, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah, and I feel like
that's the way
it's sad, but I can't see people having the reaction.
That's the way love goes. Janet Jackson.
I haven't listened to a lot of
That's
Janet
the way
Jackson.
love. We had to be at least 3.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I have not listened to Janet Jackson. I'll have to investigate that stuff. I only remember that one song where there was that music video we watched where she was basically whispering the whole time and she's just in like some fucking warehouse dancing with people. Yeah. I don't remember what fucking song that was. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, that was it. All right, yeah, Dead Island is I don't think anybody's having ridiculous conniptions over the fact that Dead Island is off the Steam store and that it might be delayed or whatever the hell happens. I don't think people are freaking out that much, but it's kind of like, oh man.
Yeah, it's kind of also a cool and a thank you to the. It's what gamers wanted. It's what people bitch about too. It's like, hey, the game's not finished, don't put it out. And they're like, well, we're not going to put it out. We don't know where it is. We don't know where it stands right now. So we're going to do the smart thing and pull it off the shelves.
But then the angry fucking internet goes, well, if you're pulling it, then that means your game must be bad or it has bad parts to it or you wouldn't be delayed. And it's like, dude, fuck you.
And they're like,
goddamn double standard.
And they're like, yep, you are exactly right. That's where we're pulling it off because right now it sucks.
I don't know. I just hate the angry internet for calling out things that are just naturally happen.
Yeah, that's the internet now. It's the... You didn't know the voice you're searching for until you heard the voices in your head. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, it's me again. It's like that Cheap Trick song.
Dude,
you gotta listen to the specific voices in your head and not all of them. Some of them are right. That's the internet. Some you can listen to, some you have to just completely ignore.
You have to. Yeah, but unfortunately the internet is... If you have...
See again. Yeah, can I see you every day?
The next 20 minutes of this podcast is going to be Toki's rendition of Cheap Trick's entire discography.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello there, ladies. Are you ready to rock? Would you like to play Rock Band with me? Would you like to play Rock Band with me? Would you like to?
There we go. There's a parody song.
Just kickstart this game so we can play on PC.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. My voice is super fucked. Oh, my God. You heard that? Holy shit. Oh, my God. I quit Bad Inputs just for that.
Holy shit.
You heard that? Oh, my God. I was like a woman being murdered. Holy shit. I usually can go that high pitched. I couldn't do it.
Do it again?
I don't know if I can.
I'm sure the audio listeners will love that.
See, that one was better. I don't think I can ever replicate that. Oh my God.
We're going to talk about some happy stuff.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
What's on that computer screen?
Evo has broken just yet another fucking record. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U is officially the biggest Smash tournament ever. Ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Forever, ever?
Forever.
Probably not forever, because when the Bad Inputs yearly happens, that's going to be the biggest Smash tournament ever.
We will be the best TOs that the TOs have ever seen.
We're going to hold a tournament like in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, wait. Are we going to have people... I want to get that big fucking arbitrary punching bag they had in that one... They literally had some punching bag where all they did was like they punched it and then like it would just show like some fucking number. It was like
they have arcades.
Yeah, but it was
punch it.
It was basically like that, and it was just like you're just like 2,000, and you're just like, what do these even mean? I want one of those, but how would we do it for like how fast you press your fucking buttons or something like that?
Oh yeah, it could be like the Kirby thing. Yeah, in Kirby Superstar, when you do the minigame mode and it's Kirby facing off one of the stupid ass characters to break the chopping block, I think you have to mash a button for how strong it is. We can find something like that. I think there's something that takes down how fast your inputs are. And maybe you can find a sports sciencey way to apply it to force.
The actions per minute thing. Yeah.
Asses.
Sorry, I didn't say asses.
Or excuse me, abscess.
Oh, okay.
So Evo is broken records. In my broken English. And then I don't know, because I'm trying to think of all the other games that are going to be there. And recently I saw a post for a big tournament that's coming up a couple weeks after E3 called CEO 2016. And the tourney operator, he's kind of clowning Melee people. See, the numbers look a little low. 421. Where y'all Melee players at? Fly out to Orlando. Do it. Support the scene.
Yeah, isn't that one being sponsored by... That is being sponsored by Nintendo, right? Yeah. That's fucking cool. That's... Hopefully they don't ruin it. All right, let's see the tournament games for Evo. So we got Melee, we got Smash Bros. Wii U, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter V, UMVC 3, Mortal Kombat, Pokken, and Tekken. So I'll be fucking... Dude, that'll be a hell of a tournament.
Looking forward to Marvel vs. Capcom.
That's going to be great.
When's Marvel?
I still need to watch more Marvel and kind of understand how that game works. Because that game is like that game we were talking about. What was it? What was that game you just showed me that has? We're gonna absolutely need an epilepsy warning for it.
Score
Strike.
Yeah,
like
Score Rush.
Yeah.
Extended.
Yeah, that's what Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom is like for me. It's very like there's just so much stuff going on that I can't really like focus on like what's. I'm gonna have to pay attention. I can't focus on what's being pressed as opposed to like Street Fighter. I can go. Okay, he went low, and then he went high, and then he did a Shoryuken. Like,
I compare it to a juggler's profession. When you pick him up, don't drop him.
Yep.
That's how you get your wins. Yeah, combo.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's too fast sometimes. Other times, it's too repetitive. I think that's why it slowed down a bit in terms of popularity as it was like in 2012, 2013 with Street Fighter 4. But it still gets good showings also. And I think it's on the main stage possibly on Sunday for Evo.
Ooh.
But I like CEO because he says whoever has the most entrants gets the stage. on Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, CEO 2016 is a big-ass wrestling ring. People can do introductions if they want to. K. Brad showed up on SportsCenter last summer with his Stone Cold Steve Austin impersonation.
That's fucking cool. That's so cool.
And Stone Cold was like, yeah, that was pretty good.
Gaming industry is getting more awesome with each passing day, it seems like. All right, so what we got next on the big board of news?
It's time.
What is it time for?
Bring the bells! It's time for the one and only. I wish it was one and only, so I wouldn't have to do this all the time. But this is the first ever ring the fucking alarm because the console wars are back. And you know what that means when the console wars are back? We get gifts, we get bullshit memes, we get people not being mean to each other, but kind of underhandedly when they're talking big names like Jack Trenton and fucking Phil Spencer. And we got numbers, but this time it's special.
Ooh, how special is it, Toki?
We have VR. We have virtual reality.
Ooh, yeah.
Playing a part in this console war game. Ooh, yeah. This is the nuclear warhead to the final push that a company may need to get back on top. I'm looking at you, Microsoft. You had a kind of a fucked up first couple years, but you can get back ahead of Steam now.
Oh, yeah, Steam, yeah.
Because apparently PSVR sucks?
Yeah.
Aw. See, wait, what did I just say earlier at the beginning of the show? We're releasing good PS2 games because the future is going to suck.
Yep.
Turn my mic down.
Play. So as somebody who has followed PlayStation's steps, does it seem that they follow the trend of two steps forward and one step back?
Like that Paula Abdul song?
Yep. I feel like there's a bunch of fucking songs with that kind of. I don't know why, but I don't know. I feel like I've heard that reference several times.
Gotta take 2 steps forward. Want to take back? I'm not singing that shit. I'm just like a cat.
I was about to say, I was like, that's that music video with the fucking cartoon cat.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah, I know that one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so PlayStation VR apparently. So this is kind of two stories in one. So VR, it was actually reported that it was awful, and for the normal PlayStation. So for PlayStation Neo, basically that's why PlayStation Neo is even a thing, because Sony realized that PlayStation VR is going to be garbage for their normal PlayStation 4. So Xbox took the liberty to go, hey, you know what? We're going to make a VR system, and guess what? We're not going to have you necessarily, at least from what we're reporting right now, we're not going to have you necessarily buy a new Xbox. Not right away. You might have to wait a few years, and we're going to release maybe our VR and our new Xbox that's going to be shown at E3 all in kind of one.
See, this is the shit they pulled with the Xbox 1.5 thing.
Mm-hmm.
They said they're not going to release a new one, and then all of a sudden they are.
Yep.
They're doing a lot of misdirection leading.
Flip-flopping.
Yeah, lots of flip-flopping.
They do this, and this is not the first time we talked about this. This is not the first time they've done this. They basically said that with the Xbox One that they weren't going to package it with Kinect, right?
Yeah.
And then they did.
Yeah.
So like they're really good at like trying to tell the audience, no, we're not going to do the thing you hate. Oh wait, we did the thing you hate.
And we did it pretty damn bad. Too.
Yeah.
But then in this case, maybe it's good they lied. Kind of like we love basketball. We say that many times. Mm-hmm. Last year in the NBA Finals for the championship ring, the head coach of I almost said Oakland Warriors, same shit. Golden State Warriors, one of their players was not injured, but he told the press that he was injured. For some reason, their fucking rival team believed him, and they didn't prepare accordingly. So I feel like maybe Phil Spencer's trying to do the same thing and try to, mislead people to believing one thing, not lying exactly, but kind of just stretching the truth.
Yes.
As children do when they talk to their parents sometimes.
Literally, they say where it's like, oh hey, mom, are you going to make me my favorite dinner? Oh, well, maybe not tonight, but maybe some other time because mommy's a little busy right now. So it's kind of, it's like, I don't know really what it is. It's maybe hearing that PlayStation was going to possibly be terrible, and there's like all these rumors of it being bad, or PlayStation possibly dropping the ball again. Xbox goes, oh hey fans, you guys upset about PlayStation dropping the ball with their VR and possibly duping you? We're not. We wouldn't do anything like that. Here's our VR system.
Here's our big thing.
And according to their VR system, it's going to be next-gen 4K ready. Also, there's going to be a next-gen 4K ready Xbox. It's going to come in 2017. This new 4K Xbox is going to support Oculus Rift VR headset along with its possible own VR headset. So that's already really, really appealing. The new Xbox will be 5 times more powerful than the PS4 Neo.
Yes, sir.
Which rocks 10 teraflops, which I'm not going to pretend I know what the fuck that means.
So I looked at what a teraflop is.
Yes, please explain, because I have no clue.
It is the calculation of how fast a computer can compute something.
Ooh.
And so, for example, how fast a teraflop could be, we're going to go down to a gigaflop. And 10 gigaflops is what a calculator does. And at 10 gigaflops, pretty much the computer knows the answer before you even know the question. So the fact that we put in 2.2 plus 2.3, before we even push enter, it knows.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to turn that to teraflops, that's pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, my God.
And so even if it's not that much, that's what's the gap? 5 times more powerful than the PS. It rocks 10 teraflops.
So the other one's 2.
So 8 more teraflops. Oh fuck, we're talking about a pretty powerful VR headset.
It is going to be able to process things very, 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 very quickly. It sounds like. Oh boy. And then Microsoft testing a new Xbox prototypes with higher end hardware. And then we already talked about basically Microsoft and Xbox are going to kind of, or Windows and Xbox are kind of going to join. Probably both going to run Windows 10.
Yeah.
And then Windows 10 is probably going to have an Xbox. Jesus, I can't remember. UI. And then Microsoft is going to unveil a Shield TV like Xbox set-top box. There's a lot of box
E3?
fucking words there.
Okay.
Yep. And then the second generation Xbox One is already reportedly in mass production, and it's nothing that PlayStation VR and PlayStation Neo wants to hear, because according to this, it's just less powerful. And if Xbox can make a killing after their slow start when they first released Xbox One, this is promising. And maybe people won't react harshly to an increase in price or a brand new system, just like the PlayStation 4 was. Because it's more like, because PlayStation 4 was so successful, that's like, why would I want a second one? Yeah. As opposed to the Xbox, where maybe people bought it and were like, man, it could have been better. And now you are getting better.
Exactly. But I feel like Sony's back at that point where they're weaker than Microsoft all over again. When the whole Halo thing started. And now they have to make better content to make up for how weak their system is now. Absolutely. Or the VR headset in this instance. So they're used to this kind of being a kind of underdog. But then again, back in March and April, they were kind of touting their shit. Saying, y'all ready for the next stage of VR?
Yeah, they were.
It's it's convenient for you. All you need is to buy one headset for your PlayStation 4 and you'll be ready to go. Oh yeah, and a camera. Oh yeah, possibly a new console also.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But I guess for the Xbox, it's pretty cool that it actually runs the Oculus Rift as well, because the Oculus Rift is going to cost a good amount of money, and I think that's good for people who don't want to, let's say, because the Oculus Rift is already being shipped out and all that type of stuff. If people don't want to shell out more money for a different VR system, then you can go get a VR system, and Xbox is basically encouraging, hey, you can have that VR system, but if you just wait a little while, you won't need that ridiculously high-powered PC, because we got a ridiculously high-powered console.
And on this console, you can run Windows 10 on it also.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, and that's a normal OS for most people right now. So that's huge, as opposed to PlayStation, where there's just a lot of uncertainties right there that need to be answered.
I can see them closing the gap at the C3. It's about time. Ooh. They need to catch up. And backwards compatibility felt like a big bombshell. Yeah, it kind of dried out. But maybe this will be it. This will be something good. I like the code name also.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely a cool name. Cooler name than Neo.
Dreamcast will forever have the best code name.
What was their code name again?
Katana.
That's fucking awesome. Well, that's...
Get you...
I was literally just about to say that's why. I was like, because they had to suffer a fucking honorable death.
So wasn't there someone at Take-Two that feels kind of off about VR?
Oh, yeah, that's... let's get into that. So, yeah, Take-Two is definitely not very happy about VR. They've got basically the CEO had basically said that it's too expensive. He said there's no market for a $2,000 entertainment device that requires you to dedicate an entire room to the activity. I don't know what people could be thinking. Maybe some people in this room have a room to dedicate an entertainment activity, but back here in the real world, that's not what we have in America. We have like $300 to spend on an entertainment device, and we do not have a dedicated room. We have a room for a screen, a couch, and controllers. And we don't have something where you stand in one big open space and hold 2 controllers or something on your head and not crash into the coffee table. We don't have that. He said there are any number of constraints to virtual reality taking off. This isn't to say he's completely down on VR in general. He's like, I'm not unexcited. I'm just saying it remains to be seen. There are impediments.
This sounds like a man with children.
It does sound like
this sounds like a man that's seen different consoles come and go, what works and what does not work. Once again, this is John Riccatello, the CEO of 2K and Rockstar. So for him to say it, it means something. It has to mean a little. It's not him just being like negative or pessimistic, but he makes games that would be perfect for VR.
Absolutely.
You running around shooting shit in 2K, running around and shooting shit in GTA. Yeah. He makes games you run around shooting. Fuck yeah. Just realize that in one way or another.
It's great, man.
But for him to say this, I like the fact that he is pointing this out because that's the voice of us, the regular people, the voice of people that live in cities that you can't really buy big houses to do activities like this in. People down San Fran, kind of funny. How you guys doing? But you know the struggle to like live in a one bedroom space with multiple people, and now you want to do like virtual reality stuff for $600. That's a $600 paperweight eventually.
Yeah, it really is.
When you find out you have no room for it,
unless you're watching porn all the goddamn time, then
oh god,
yeah, then it's right by your bed next to your lotion.
All right, dude, sit down. You got all the space in the world. What happens when you're done yakking off?
Gross. Yeah, so you have to clean off your VR headset because you probably just came all over it. God damn, it's fucking gross.
Now there's a smear, and you can't get a little smear off, so your mini map is covered on your VR.
Yeah. Oh. And when your friends come over and they look at your VR headset, they'd be like, "Did you come on this?"
You're like, the graphics are amazing.
I agree. I think he's coming from a place of the normal gamer, the gamer that has grown up with a console or a PC their entire life, where he's totally right. If you're PC gaming, you have a desk, you have a mouse, you have a keyboard, you have a monitor. That's as far as it's going. You don't really have a lot of freedom to move. If you've got a console, you probably don't have a gigantic fucking living room that has a ton of room for you to just walk around. Yeah. You probably have a very finite space. You have a couch, you said a couch, a coffee table, controllers, all that type of stuff, where it's very impossible for you to move all around the room and really take it in unless you have something I've been watching like Markiplier VR stuff, and he'll introduce it, and I'm sure either that's his house or he rented out a space or some friends got like open space, whatever it is. He has this big ass room with a mat for him to run around and look at stuff and enjoy all the really good VR demos. But then you watch people like Cowchop who, when they do their VR stuff, they're doing it on their couch with their friend right next to them, and that's VR for them because they did some gross porn demo. So, and that's what it's going to come to. If you got a couch and you have a finite area, VR is not going to be that immersive for you unless it's like something on rails, like what it looks like to be that the Until Dawn game, that Until Dawn VR game, where it's going to be where you're basically in like some haunted house. Yeah, where it's like, you don't have to walk. All you got to do is move around.
Or some like House of the Dead.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's just right there on rails. But I'm with 2K and the Rockstar CEO. You got to think about that stuff.
It's the same reason why the Kinect was sold as a family thing, because only the people's parents would be able to be. I guess fuck it. They know damn well people between the ages of 20 and 28 were not going to be buying that product, and if they were going to buy that product, they were going to put their money towards it.
Yes,
and so that's why it was sold to the parents mostly. It was advertised to the parents. Yeah. They were fucking parents in the commercials doing stupid shit
with their big ass living rooms, because that's when they can have money when you're an adult.
I promise you, there's not going to be any parents in these first ads for the Microsoft, for the Scorpion, whatever it is. Not yet. Second year, there probably will be, because they're going to realize, oh shit, we're not selling as much as we could, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe they're assuming that their Halo age group is finally grown up enough to afford it, and a big ass living room to play it in also. But we'll see.
I don't know. I feel like VR is on this cusp. But I know what's funny is I think we brought this up when VR was first introduced. Is it going to be some tech gimmick thing, or is it going to be for gamers? And I think that's still being like that. Like something like that is still kind of bringing that argument back up to the surface, because we don't know how it's going to work with games like a Rockstar game. Like, we don't know if Red Dead Redemption VR is going to be fucking awesome, or we don't know if what if NBA 2K VR comes out. You know what I mean? And that's something where it's like you just have to walk a little bit and then maybe hold out your hands and like press, hold your hand up to block a shot, or hold both hands up to do a jump shot, and like whatever it is. But Yeah, for his games, they're probably not going to be very sitting down VR accessible. They're probably going to be very interactive. So we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see if VR turns into something that's going to be viable for gamers, or as you said, the second year they start making those commercials where some 20-year-old is playing this crazy robot dunking ball game, and now it's going to, oh hey, mom and dad are playing VR golf.
Oh, kill me.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing, man. We'll see. It's going to be interesting.
At E3, the first poster was out for E3.
Ooh, yeah,
saw it
in LA.
Yeah, come down to LA, folks. The streets were paved with gold.
Yep.
I'm lying, but the poster was for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn, right? I want to say it's Zero Dawn. Yeah.
HZD, and it looks pretty spiffy on the side of a building. And it just it's kind of like a winter's coming kind of thing, showing you that E3 is truly on its way. And I want to talk about that because Microsoft goofed.
How'd they goof?
They coughed
again?
They coughed up.
We were just praising them. What happened? What'd they do?
Their E3 plans got leaked.
Ooh.
Thanks to Reddit. Hi, Reddit.
Thanks, Reddit.
So this comes from Deke Lobrill. A trailer for Xbox Daily and Xbox Media Briefing was released today, and it's already available on their servers. But it was supposed to be released a little later than that. I can't give you the details on how to get there, but sorry. Damn you, Deke Lobrill. It will not feature anything too relevant, but still one interesting new theme. All right, so here's the rundown of what we expect from the Microsoft conference.
Yes.
I don't know. This is kind of... All right, spoilers. All right, we got the spoilers right now. If you want to be surprised for E3, spoilers starting now. All right, Rare is working on new Battletoads.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe maybe just a Rare name, though, like that Killer Instinct reveal trailer. Oh, it could also be co-developed by another studio. Sea of Thieves won't be a straight MMO. More like The Division and Destiny. Seems like Microsoft will give this game a huge focus, cross-play, and cross-buy. Don't know what the hell that is. FH3 set in Australia.
What?
FH3. Ooh, we can we can leave that as a quiz for any gamers that want to know that.
Me too. I don't know what the fuck that is.
FH3. Halo Wars 2 beta is a thing, but no crossplay is mentioned. Forza Horizon 3 will be set in Australia. Zombie Online game by Microsoft, probably new State of Decay. Could also be Dead Rising. Okay, that person needs their punctuation fucked up. They're basically saying that there's a new online zombie game being developed, and it's looking like Dead Rising. Another one.
Okay.
An anniversary update will get its own landing page on Xbox.com with the major features listed, probably available now for your E3 preview. And here's the bad news. We're going to shut down some rumors. No relevant Banjo-Kazooie tags or connections.
Thank fucking God.
References for mouse and keyboard support found.
Oh.
I'm sure a new Castle Siege game might be released. There's a chance that the zombie game is just DayZ. Oh, coming out to Xbox. Crackdown 3, nothing new there. Cool. Conquer tags everywhere. The problem is he can't find the connected IDs. They have found Conquer and Rareplay, Yon Conquer and Asobo, and Project Spark Conquer. There's a chance another Conquer thing is hidden there somewhere.
No fucking
but
way.
He have not found it yet.
Oh, I feel like it's going to be another disappointment, but that's interesting.
And that's the spoilers for Microsoft's E3. And spoilers done.
So how much you want to bet that Rare is going to fuck up Battletoads? Like today's Rare. Not even. Yeah, that's I got excited for half a second.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
I have hope. I'm evil, but I have hope for some stuff that should crash and burn for some reason. I think. Well, I can't say because I've never played Battletoads, but
it's hard as fuck.
Yeah,
it's hard as fuck.
But if they keep it away from being a AAA title and they focus more on making it something not as big, I think it could be good. Because that means more focus will put towards one certain aspect of it rather than try to satisfy the needs of, the older gamers and then the new gamers also. And if everyone's already used to Castle Crashers and Super Meat Boy and all these indie games coming out, I think they'll be okay if they keep it to the old form of what it used to be.
But as long as they keep that, that's fine.
That being said, there might be a good chance they fuck it up.
Yep. Yeah, I just don't trust them since Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, but then again, what else have they made since Nuts and Bolts?
I'm sure they've made some games, but just Rare is just not the same. I mean, they still have their their tag on all the Donkey Kong games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh,
or no, Nintendo's. Oh yeah, Nintendo just owns the rights to those exclusively.
I think Nintendo, Groove Studios makes Donkey Kong.
Groove Studios.
I think so.
Well, let's look at Rare games. I mean, I hope they know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Rare Replay, that was a thing.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Boom, told you.
Yeah, Rare Replay, a game, a fucking game of a bunch of other good games of what we made like fucking 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
I'll tell you what, Rare. I'm gonna tweet at you after this show. Mm-hmm. Give me a free code for something. And I'll tell everyone the truth about how the game is.
Yep. So you're going to tell them their games are bad?
Oh, what? No, it hasn't even come out yet.
Sorry.
Rare, tweet at me at TokaLurk15. Watch my stream at twitch.tv/TokaLurker. Bad Inputs on YouTube. Get at us. We want to talk. We want to find out. We want to meet you guys.
Yeah, I want to fucking talk. I want to talk to every one of you personally.
Well, I do.
I don't. I'm angry. I'm an angry son of a bitch. That's why I can't wait for fucking ukulele. Yeah, let's see.
Connect Sports.
So they made...
Oh, yeah, they made the Connect games. Yeah.
The Viva Pinata games. Oh, fuck my goddamn life.
There you go. But you know what's awesome?
Since 2005, they've been fucking up, except Donkey Kong Country 3.
You know what's awesome?
Yeah.
Viva Pinata.
Fuck, God.
I highly doubt it. But look, there's that.
I'm so mad.
I wonder
what
reason.
That is.
Killer Instinct?
Oh, I think like the Killer Connect Sports Rivals.
Oh, that's not too bad also. We played that one.
Ooh, hey. Buddy. Tiger. Hi.
So is there any more news on the big booty daddy board of news?
Not from what I can see. I think we're on to the game releases with my dog decides to shut up.
Actually, we're going to play a quick game real quick.
What are we going to play?
We're going to predict how the Nintendo conference will begin and end. We're each going to take a turn, taking a stab at what we think we're going to see when Nintendo does not appear physically at E3. So, you ready to hear mine?
Yeah, go for it.
So, lights are blacked out. The stage is set. There's nothing there, though. The spotlight flashes down, and Reggie walks out. He says, "Hi, friends. Reggie here. Now, you didn't expect me to be here, did you?" And he pops out of the fucking TV.
He just
and he lands. A hole through it. He lands like a superhero down. But I'm here to tell you one thing. We're going to give it to you. We're going to give you what you want. We're going to give you what you need. And all of a sudden, and DMX comes out and starts rapping, doing push-ups and all that shit. Everyone's like, X. That's right. Legend of Zelda for the Wii U on the NX. And then nothing else is going to be announced. It's just still for the Zelda. They're not going to change their plans at all. And it's going to end, but wait. But we have one more thing. And then you're going to hear... Yeah, that's right.
Don't tug my heartstrings like that.
Banjo-Kazooie DLC in Animal Crossing. And with the Banjo-Kazooie amiibo for Animal Crossing.
I would chuck my computer out the goddamn window if they did something like that. I would be so angry. Oh my god, you saw my reaction with the Bayonetta not being fucking Banjo-Kazooie. If they did that shit, I would lose my god. If I saw a mini Banjo-Kazooie on a goddamn Animal Crossing, that board game, I will kill myself. I will buy a gun on the spot.
Oh my god. Oh. All right,
shit.
So what's your Nintendo conference prediction? We already know Microsoft's, unfortunately, so we have to figure out Nintendo's for them. So what's this intro?
I would say it starts similarly with the all black, but instead of Reggie coming out, we got Miyamoto coming out.
Uh-oh.
And Miyamoto is saying, "We all know that you've been waiting for Zelda, and we've only shown you just a piece of Zelda. So we're going to show you exactly how this game will be played. And it's going to be fully touchscreen, and that's it."
You fucking asshole. Are you... That's that's how it's gonna end.
Yep, that's
with him holding up the gamepad. Oh yeah, oops, there's a gamepad for the internet.
This is going to be the first Nintendo game where you never have to press a physical button.
Oh.
It's going to be like a mobile game,
and voice.
but on your goddamn game. Yeah, it's going to be voice registered. That's how you talk to Navi. Navi's going to talk to you, and then you talk back, and you go, what is it, Navi?
For every hey, listen.
Yep.
What is it?
What is it? That's my prediction. All touchscreen Zelda.
Oh God. You know what's horrible?
What?
None of us moved away from the Zelda idea. That's all they got to show at E3, pretty much.
Oh,
and maybe Mario and Sonic at the Brazilian games. Brazil, whatever. So you know what? We here at Bad Inputs, we like you guys. So in the comment section, tell us what your Nintendo E3 2016 conference predictions are.
Tell us if we're wrong, right, stupid, ugly, fat.
The best ones, the best jokes, or the best... You know what? The closest one? Because someone, some asshole out there in Hawaii is probably making jokes about Nintendo and what their E3 conference might be, saying Miyamoto's going to ride piggyback on Reggie, and they're going to announce a new game. You might be fucking right. And who knows?
I love to see this come in.
New Donkey Kong, yes?
Oh, man.
But we here at Bad Inputs like to help you guys save money. And what that means is Microsoft and Sony try to penny pinch you all the time. Well, Overwatch out, fucking Lord knows. So last week we talked about games with gold for June. This week we got the PlayStation Plus for June.
The PlayStation. Why did you sounded slightly Jamaican on that?
I tried to sound like a douche.
Oh.
But then it just came out Jamaican. Got the PlayStation Plus, bro. I can't do a fucking breath. What the right,
good. You don't have douchery in you.
Can't do the June 26th.
Oh, there it is.
So for June 2016 for PS Plus, we got NBA 2K16, Gone Home,
Yay.
Echo Chrome, coming to the PS4, I guess, Siren, Blood Curse, episodes 1 through 12, God of War, Chains of Olympus, and Little Deviants.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Why is NBA 2K16 for PlayStation Plus the same fucking release price?
Oh, it's free.
Oh.
Yeah. All these games.
Oh, these are free. I'm so sorry.
Yep. Starting June 2016, these games will be free.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
So by the end of the month, when all these games release, you'll save a grand total of $138.44.
That's fucking awesome. That is that is a lot of money to save. I just like the NBA 2K16. It's just perfect timing because it's like NBA season's ending because it's summer. B, probably at E3 you're going to see NBA 2K17 because fucking you're going to see those sports games every year. So I just love that. That's actually kind of funny.
And Gone Home, I can't wait to get my hands on that.
Oh yeah,
nothing but positive things.
Absolutely.
Wasn't it like Story of the Year or some shit like that? The Game Awards.
One Story of the Year. That's why I'm very interested to play like a really, really good story game. I'm always interested to play.
Yeah, it seems like that one launched the genre, and then we've seen nothing but story games. I'm not gonna play it though. No,
I like Telltale games and The Last of Us and all that kind of stuff. Where it's definitely more story oriented. Mm-hmm. But it's good to see. It's good to see story oriented games because it fills a need. Some people, there are some people who are like, hey, I just want to play a game for fun. There's obviously games for that too, but it does fill a need for people who maybe want to be entertained in more ways than one, but they don't mind just pressing like one or two buttons every hour. Like they enjoy just sitting back and enjoying something.
Yeah, it's like reading off a iPad, one or two buttons an hour. It's like swiping.
Perfect.
You're just walking around instead.
It is perfect. I enjoy games like that. And then we got the new releases.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. So let's see. I'll take Tuesday, and you can finish off Thursday and Friday. All right, so we got The Witcher Wild Hunt, the Blood and Wine DLC, which people are really excited about. That's coming out. Mm-hmm. Got Hitman Episode 3. Dead Island Definitive Collection, which is kind of fitting since we were talking about that. And then the Riptide Definitive Edition, I guess it's just going to be higher def, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they're going to... That Dead Island 2 is being taken off Steam, but then they're still releasing these. You don't know how well they're going to do. Then we got One Piece Burning Blood for the PS4 and the Vita.
Hot.
Then we got Ollie Ollie Oxenfree. It's not the Ollie Ollie, just Oxenfree. I just had to say that. For PS4. Paranautical Activity for the PS4 and Vita and cross-buy. Plague Inc. Evolved, which is going to be really cool. I love Plague Inc. It's a really fun game. So that's coming to the PS4. Primal, a PS2 classic for the PS4. Score Rush Extended, as we talked about, Epilepsy on Lockdown. PS4. Shadowblade Reload, PS4. There Came an Echo the Dolphin, PS4. I'm sorry. These names, they're making too many puns. It's just There Came an Echo. I don't want to misinform people. Neon Chrome for PS4. Art of Balance for PS4. Delta Strike First Assault for Vita. And MotoGP 15 for PS3. And it's a digital debut.
That's a heavy Tuesday.
That is a lot of Tuesday games.
It's a good amount of games on a Tuesday.
Not as loaded as Friday are.
All right. And so Kick and Fennec comes out for the PS4. And then Dangerous Golf and Hard Set Read comes out for the PS4 and the Xbox and PC. The biggest news this week is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt's final piece of DLC, which is included in the DLC path. But I don't know because I didn't play Witcher 3. But apparently they have the right to shit on Fallout 4 because that game has a little more longevity than Fallout 4. And it got a lot more awards. So I'll see. We'll try it out.
Yeah, it'll be really cool.
So that's the news this week. The board is empty. Oh, yeah, last thing. 5 million Vita sold. Yay.
Vita Island.
So where can they find our stuff, CJ?
They can find you at twitch.tv/TokaLurker, at TokaLurk15 on Twitter. Find both of us at, is it Game Shorts and Sports? Game Sports and Shorts at blogspot.com? Mm-hmm. Or is it Bad Inputs? It's Bad Inputs? Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to bleep out that old name. And also, why am I feel like I'm forgetting?
Your Twitch?
Well, I know my Twitch. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff for you.
I was going to say mine.
Oh, yeah.
I was just asking you for your stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you said ask where they can find you. Whatever. I guess I'll outro us both. You can find me at CJFerg691, twitch.tv/CJFerg691, at theFerg91 on Twitter. And then also, we're getting more into the social media with Bad Input. So we now have a Snapchat, we have a Vine, and we have an Instagram. So you can go check those out as well.
Same name, different... No,
it's not really different.
Same name.
Different.
Still dangerous.
Yep.
Thanks, Dave Chappelle, for that tagline.
Same name, different genitals.
Same name, still Dave, still dangerous.
Still Dave dangerous. I just want to name the next person that gets on Bad Inputs. They're just going to be codename Dave Dangerous.
Dave Dangerous.
Can that be Olu?
Joey Danger.
Olu is going to be Joey Danger Badass.
Oh, God. JDB-A.
JDB-A-O.
Jibda. All right. Later, guys. Remember, Bad Inputs on YouTube. I guess you talk about it. Oh, God damn. Mm-hmm. If you're not watching Game Show Fridays by now, what are you doing with your life?
You're fucking up.
You're seeing the next era of video games combined with the Jackass show that can't survive anymore. Watch it now. Later.
Bye.